you know, we have an anthology in the library to come out at the end of November. And I remember when people were writing in, I thought, I wonder if someone will write about Princess Pier, where many of the migrants poured out of in the 70s. And I was expecting it to be a Greek or an Italian, or I hoped to get one anyway. And it turned out to be Lynn. Lynn, welcome to the stage.
So I just don't have that poem on my phone, so yeah, I'm just going to read out a new one that this one's called "I Was a Hollywood Sex Zombie." Not really with the MPU theme, sorry, but this is actually dedicated to the great lake, Veronica Lake. I was once a Hollywood sex zombie. It was a role I wore well, like a second skin, keeping me protected from my broken mind and childhood trauma of moving homes and dealing with the living. I starred in films with Alan Ladd and wore my hair long and wavy over my eye, as if I were hiding my hideousness behind the veil of female allure. My monstrosity emerged as I devoured one marriage and affair after another. A director, an illustrator, a scriptwriter, a millionaire. They didn't care that I was once the Blue Dahlia, the leading lady of film noir. I was just the frivolous Hollywood window dressing and I married a witch. All tits and no brain, tripping over a cable and damaging my pregnancy while on set. But when the candles were blown on my contract, I said goodbye to Tinseltown. My bedroom eyes no longer heavy lidded with seductive intent, but from being hungover by 1 p.m. from a night of pill popping and drinking gin. I flew back to live in a New York hotel, becoming a seasoned drunk and a cocktail waitress at the Martha Washington. My best friend was a sailor teddy boy called Andy, our marriage based on whiskey and rye, but I was no Miss American Pie. I was washed up, my problems unfolding into a 9-headed hydra, and every time I lopped off one head, another two would emerge in its place, until the heads would take over and blur my vision irreparably. I became my own zombie, rising from the dead fake identities I'd fashioned. And no one would imagine that the once glamorous screen queen will become a schlocky screen queen in a B movie called Flesh Feast. I became the monster, sunk into a dark lagoon of failed starlets, faded into a bleak obscurity. And all I can do in the end is cackle like the witch that everyone thinks I am in my film. Thanks.
Some sort of hostage situation. Lynn is here, which is wonderful. Not often here, but when she is, it's great. Please clap loudly for Lynn. Thank you.
I'm going to read from Dorothy Porter's The Beehive, and I believe this was her last book before she died. It's called On Norfolk Island with Bruce. This time last year I was on chemo and bald in a week. Then another shock came out of the blue to tell me you died in your sleep. Too sick and groggy to go, stunned to your funeral. Instead I raked the sky for your soul's bird from the walls of my funeral. Now I'm here and healthy among the huge Norfolk pines that wander like friendly free-range cattle through so many of your manly lines. I'm carrying your last book everywhere like a love affair. A potent amulet against all my ghosts that fret my gut with dead cold air. Suddenly a local kingfisher flashes like a blue lightning crack through the salt-scarred stones of this cemetery. I know it's you, Bruce, electrically back. And I stand with my new hair on unearthly fire, under the tail of your azure comet, watching you burnish this transient sky. Thank you.
Can I just say that whether or not it was meant to be or not, your hair clip matches the colour of the book you just read off. Exactly.